Hey there, good evening. Thank you for coming on board tonight for some Dimash. We're going to jump in tonight, and this is a request from BK Neshim, and they had asked for me to go ahead and listen to the song from Dimash called Qairan Elim. And so I'm really kind of interested to seeing what he's going to have up his sleeve here again tonight. It's always amazing to see things unfold from this young man. He can do almost anything when it comes to vocals. I haven't had a chance to dive into his rap and other type of styles, but I think I've seen enough now to be convinced. One of the best vocalists that I've ever heard. I've heard of others that I like just as much as his. Karen Carpenter, going way back and dating myself, but there's certain pure vocals out there that I'm just in love with, and his is one of them. So I'm looking forward to this one. This is kind of cool. And side note, a couple things. Yay, my Pentatonics Hallelujah song was unblocked. I disputed it. The dispute came back. They're going to go ahead and let me release it. So tonight, which is November 13th, I'm releasing it tonight for everyone to see in case there's still a copyright flag on it. So I'm hoping that there's not going to be some sort of overturn and have it blocked again. So I wanted to rush out and send that out. So please, if you haven't had a chance to see that, please do. And so also some of my videos I'll say, hey, next coming up is going to be so-and-so. Well, I'm kind of out of sync because I'll sometimes do a couple of videos in a day and schedule them out so I don't flood you guys with too many videos at once. I try and put one out every other day. Every 2 or 3 days I'll submit a video for you guys to see. So when I'm telling you next up is Dimash, that's in my mind like, hey, I'm going to do Dimash next, but you might have to get through a couple of the videos before you get there as they get released. Okay, so I just want to kind of clear that up. So anyways, without much further ado, let's go in and jump into Qairan Elim. Here we go.
Ұлы дала, төрт қолаң тең түскен жерің найдам. Алтай мен Атырау, Жайық пен Іле, Алатау мен Сарыарқа дәуірінің дәурені болған жерімнің кеңдігін айтам.
I do have my closed captioning on here, but this apparently is not being translated for me, so it'd be kind of nice to know what's happening here.
Алқалы көшті бастаған түркі дүниесінің бесігі ұлы даланы айтам. Ей, тым-тырыс дүние, деміңді ішіңе жұтпа. Талас пен тартыстың аламан бәйгесінде шабандап қалмаған ұрпағың бар. Құбылған дүниенің құйтырғы қалама қаздыра алмаған, тоздыра алмаған мінезім мәрт, көңілі жомарт, дархан есі бар. Ұлы даланың бөгделер біле бермейтін, өзгелерді сезе бермейтін киесі бар.
Bit more of a production on this video. Oh, yes. This instrument is fascinating. Ooh. Interesting. The strings appear to be flatter and wider, not like a regular just stringed instrument. So that's kind of interesting. I hadn't noticed that before. Looks like a normal bow. Interesting. Interesting. He's holding the position on the what I would call a fret, you know, the position on the note that he's holding, but he's able to pull out two different octaves off of that one position he's holding. Watch this. Here. See? Higher, lower. That's interesting. Interesting. Wow, that's got to be a really technically difficult instrument to play. Just two strings, but apparently to get some of the notes that he's got there is apparently a hidden technique that is employed here. That's really, really cool.
Elimde suyup көтердім биік алақанымда аспанға сынақ түспей әлі.
That's a really poignant line there. What is the meaning of life without trials? Trials make us stronger. They really do. It gives us a chance to kind of minister to people that are going through the same thing we might have gone through in the past, and relate to people to be able to help lift them up when they're down, you know. And sometimes that's a reason why we go through the things we do. And I don't mean to get on a soapbox here. I am a Christian, you know, and so it's interesting that it even says in the Bible, consider it all joy, my brethren, when you encounter various trials, right? Joy when you're going through trials, well, yes, it's going to give you meaning in life. It's going to make you stronger. It's going to refine you. Okay? So hang in there. Okay? Yeah. You know, he's saying it like difficulties are like tempered steel. It tempers the steel. You go through the heat of the moment, you go through the heat of the pain, but you come out much stronger on the other side. Yeah, see, when you're tempered, you can't be broken. Gosh, I love his vocal. Ooh, interesting. His voice trailed off to like a bird singing in the background, the drops of water. Kind of an interesting segue of here we have just the vocals with the piano playing, and all of a sudden it just trails off in an echoey kind of way. It's really very, very, very cool. Listen. Hear that? Wow, that's cool. Neat. Piano. Aman bol elim, hasırlarday мәңгі соқсын senin жүрегің, жалғыз ол ғана тілерім. Ұмытылсын қайғым, жарқырасын ай күнім, шаттансын әр үй, қуансын сәби, тілеймін әлем саулығы. There it is again. That's cool. Qairan Elim, tuğan şerim, aman bol elim, hasırlarday мәңгі соқсын senin жүрегің. Gosh, he is so calculating with his vocals, just so precise, so careful, yet so bold. You don't hear anything like this man singing anywhere. He is one of a kind. Hands down. Hands down. Gosh. Insane.
Жалғыз сол ғана тілерім
Oh, now he's in the water?
Қайран менің туған жерім Аман бол елім ғасырлардай мәңгі соқсын сенің жүрегің жалғыз сол ғана тілерім
I love his patriotism for his country. I feel the same way about America. You know, I just, may your heart beat forever, you know. I love how in touch he is with his homeland. I love it. I love it. Very interesting how the pianist is going from spot to spot, you know. Oh, it's haunting. Ooh, see? You hear that? It's like that way he can get those different octaves on those notes is just tripping me out. I mean, he's clearly a master at this musical instrument. Listen to this. It's just pay attention to the different octaves that are coming from this instrument. Coming up right here. Here. Oh my gosh.
Senin yüreğin çalgı solgana dilerim aman bolşun tuğan yer.
Wow. Wow. Visuals unexpected. They didn't seem to really make sense to me in the lyric standpoint of the song. Maybe it's just more like you're going through such trials. But the pianist fades into the river, passes away. Curious as to what the meanings to you guys, like, I'd like to hear your reaction. You know, what is your reaction to what we just saw here as far as the flames? Is it going through the trials and now he goes past this valley into this beautiful, colorful area of the hills here, that maybe there's just something beyond the trials. Hard to know kind of what that's all about. So I'm a little lost in that piece. Maybe the interpretation of the gentleman that was speaking before will help kind of shed some light on this. Of course, we started with a battle scene in the very beginning, and then we end in such a dramatic fashion. It's pretty intense. So yeah, so I would love to hear some more from you guys on this. So if you wouldn't mind, go ahead and post some thoughts of what you have in mind on this one. His singing was just incredible, but again, I was really caught up in the lyrics of it. The lyrics were really kind of grabbing me, and so this is just a really beautiful song. And toward the end of the song, he started singing without any kind of interpretation. It may just be a repeat of the trailing end of the song. I'm not sure, so any kind of help on that would be kind of always appreciated. You know me, you guys, on how I like to get some the background stories, and this kind of stuff is really kind of neat. So anyways, incredible. It's almost like a given. It's like, oh, Dimash is singing, it'll be perfect. It's just like one of those. So again, thanks again, you guys, for coming on board tonight and sharing some time with me. And we're going to be diving into some more stuff here soon, and go from there. So take care, you guys. Blessings. We'll see you next time.